Welcome to Mooncast Shadow. We are in the third quarter phase of the flower moon cycle, and I already have started a simmer pot because I was had a lot of internal noise going on. I was kind of freaking out. So I needed to kind of center and calm before I started talking to anyone. Besides my poor husband, he's been putting up with my freak out, but he always does. So thank you, Josh. But yeah, so I'm simmering some elderflower and lemongrass. Lemongrass to help me with a little clarity, and elderflower to provide me a little grace. I've been getting a lot done. I have a lot to do. I've had a lot to do, and I still have a lot to do. Hi Josh, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so I am the least prepared to do a live that I have been. I'm obviously flowing a little bit better, partially because I started a ritual before I started this. But anyway, I'm obviously doing a lot smoother than I did the first couple of lives I came back, but I definitely prepared for those ones more than I have prepared for this one. So I've been kind of trying to catch up all day, get stuff done for... Hi, the Bee Charmer. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I've got a lot to... I'm doing a lot. And so I've been working on signage for my markets over the summer. And I had just before I had found out about all of these markets that I'll be doing, I had just decided to kind of not rebrand, but reestablish the way that like the basis of Mooncast Shadow, which is now on the new moon on May 16th, I'm gonna fully release it, but I'm transitioning to the main thing being build your own rituals out of the supplies that I offer, or have me build a ritual for you, rather than those preset 24. Anyway, rather than the preset kits, which will still exist and be available, but that's not going to be my main emphasis. So anyway, having just decided right before I found out I was going to do a bunch of live markets all summer, that I was going to switch it up like that, in a way I think it's kind of good that I had... Yeah, I don't know. I think the timing ultimately was good, but it also, like, I had kind of a vision of how markets would look and how I would have them set up prior to that. So I've been completely having to figure all of that out, with now my first market is 2 weeks from today, which is super exciting. But yeah, I have gotten a lot done, and I feel good about that. I'm proud of the work that I've been doing, but I'm like borderline overwhelmed. And on that note, so here we are in the third quarter, which is a time for reevaluation and kind of deciding what needs to be released, what we're going to be clearing from our spiritual garden, if you will, and or mental garden, during the waning crescent phase that begins tomorrow. Let's see. So exciting. Yes, it is very exciting. But yeah, with the reevaluation on this third quarter and all of the excitement that is borderline overwhelming. I am I'm looking at what I have been doing on Facebook, and like I schedule almost all of my posts. I take that time to like write those out, and I'll have like I have files where I'll work on them when I have the mental space and the time, and I'll save them to schedule them later, and then I'll schedule a whole bunch, sometimes a week's worth, sometimes a month's worth of most of my posts. I definitely do other posts that aren't scheduled too, but anyway, that is something that has worked prior to opening the shop. That is something that is not working as well since I opened the shop, and I've decided that in order to relieve some of the pressure that I have been putting on myself, I'm gonna lower the amount of Facebook posts I do daily, or at least that I schedule daily. I might post just random stuff more often if I don't know that I have like at certain times posts scheduled. But anyway, yeah, so that's my big one that I'm releasing in this third quarter. But okay, so I lit a white candle because that's what I had already partially burnt in my candle holder, but I definitely need some grounding energy, so I'm going to put the white candle out and go ahead and light a brown candle. Oh, actually, first I'm gonna get my commented and pinned. Hello, there we go. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Enter, no, send, there we go. And then, hello, let me pin this comment, there we go. Okay, on that note, so the comment that I just pinned is inviting people, of course, to share the live. I love it when you share. But it also, in that comment, there is a link to the Blue Moon Ritual Kit, which is, I'm calling it the Once in a Blue Moon Ritual Kit. It is only going to be available when there is a blue moon. The next blue moon, which this next cycle is a blue moon cycle, starting on May 16th. The following blue moon cycle in a couple years, I'm not sure how many of the kit will exist, and it's possible that I'll feel the need to make some edits to the kit by then. We'll see. But I'm very happy with what I've come up with. You're more than welcome to click that link and check it out if you want to, or I'll be showing it off in just a minute. But yeah, there's only 4 of this kit for this blue moon, which happens on the blue moon happens on May 31st, and the kit is $31. It's an excellent deal. It's beautiful and wonderful, and I'm really excited to show you guys in just a moment. But I just realized that I didn't get fully ready, so give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back in front of you. Sorry. I need my amethyst. And I need my sister with me. Cool little full circle moment. I guess maybe that's why I forgot to put it on beforehand, because I wouldn't have said anything about it if I was already wearing this necklace, but this necklace, I'm not sure exactly how long it was after my sister had passed away, but I went to a market, a pop-up market that she knew and adored the owner of the store that the pop-up market was at. I went there with my mom, and one of the people selling stuff, my sister was huge on Norse, like our history, our family's, our ancestral history. We're Nordic. And anyway, this person was selling Norse art type stuff, and I talked to them a little bit about my sister and how much she would have loved their booth, and that I would I don't remember if I bought something right then or if I told them I would be back after I went into the shop. But anyway, they gifted me this, I think it was my husband who let them know my sister's name, but it's got ruins. Correct me if that's not what they're called, but ruins. It says her name, and this little piece was a gift from my aunt that if you shine the light through it, it projects. It's her face in there. Oh, can you? I think you guys can almost kind of. I don't know if you can see, but it's a picture of her face, and I can kind of see it when I look into it. But yeah, if you shine a light through it, it projects her face. So anyway, this is, but the full circle thing, the market ruins, yes. The market where I was gifted this is the pop-up market that I'm going to be doing my first market on May 23rd. So special. That feels really special. Yeah. Okay, so okay, I feel lighter. That's better. Okay. Where is everybody? Thank you, B Charmer and Josh, for being here. I appreciate you so much. I would just sit here and talk to myself if I had to, but I really love that there's lovely people who I adore in here with me. What? Oh yeah, I'm gonna light a brown candle because I think I mentioned this, but I need some grounding. Ooh, that was a good flame on that white candle. Maybe I should have left it. Strong flame. Were either of you in here when one of my first lives? Hi Judy, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah, okay, were any of you who are in here now, were any of you in here in one of my first lives when the flame started jumping? And I looked it up after the live, and that's a common, like, someone's visiting you, and that was, we decided, or I believe it was my sister visiting us. Anyway, the strong flame on the white candle made me think of that after I had just been talking about my sister and this necklace and stuff. But I'm going to light a brown candle. I'm sorry that I was not able to answer your call or haven't been able to call you back, Judy. I've been really, really busy today. That's actually what, I don't know how long you've been in here, but that's what I started out talking about, is how much I have been up to. how I really needed this ritual to calm me down a bit, because I've been freaking out. Josh, you said that, yes, that was amazing. Oh, the jumping flame, that was really cool. That's the only time I've ever seen a flame dance quite like that, or like literally like jumping. Okay, I'm going to burn some blue sage. Cassandra Henry, welcome. Thank you for being here. You are gorgeous. I'm just I don't know how many moments you've been in here, but I'm lighting some blue sage. I started the simmer pot before I started the live because I was had a lot of really anxious energy. I was kind of freaking out. I didn't really prepare for this live as completely as I usually do and like to. So I got some elderflower and lemongrass to just calm me a little bit, give me a little grace, because I've been doing a lot, and I keep feeling like I'm not doing all I need to do, or I'm not doing enough, or I'm not doing it right, or and so yeah, a little elderflower, help myself with a little grace, and a little lemongrass, give me a little clarity on this third quarter of where I should be releasing some, maybe releasing, I think maybe the biggest thing I need to release is some expectations on myself. But yeah, so anyway, that's where we're at. I just lit a brown candle to get grounded a little bit. Burning some blue sage, get the energy cleared out a bit in here. And then I'm going to also burn some cedar, redwood cedar. I'm gonna find a piece I already burned some. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, hi Car, welcome. Thank you for being here. So in the pinned comment, which should be either at the top or the bottom of the comments, different views are different, but in the pinned comment there is a link to the Blue Moon kit, which I'm calling Once in a Blue Moon Ritual Kit. It will only exist when there is a blue moon, and there's only 4 available this time. The blue moon is on May 31st. The kit is $31, and I'm gonna show you guys what comes in the kit. The link that is on that pinned comment is only available during the live. I'm gonna delete that comment at the end of this live, and then the kit will, after this live ends, the kit will only be available from the new moon to the first quarter of the blue moon cycle that we're about to start. So from the 16th to the 23rd. Just so you all know. Also on that note, the comment, of course, says to feel free to share the live if you're finding value in what I'm sharing. So I want to echo that. I would love it if you would share this live if you're enjoying it and you think anybody else might enjoy it. So now I'm going to start going over the Blue Moon Ritual Kit. Okay. Oh man, I'm excited. So I guess the first thing that I'll show you guys is the botanical, the simmer pot blend, which this blend will come. Be right back to lay kid down. Gotcha. We'll see you when you return. I don't know how late I am on seeing that. So you might be back already. But anyway, okay. So this blend in this kit, this blend does come in the 4-ounce borosilicate jar, and so there's gonna be maybe I can. Sorry. Oh, there's still a reflection. I'm gonna turn the light back on. Maybe if I turn it down. Oh, well, there we go. That's a little better. Anyway, okay, so this is the blend. I think it's beautiful. It'll be placed even a little bit prettier in the ones that are sold. This one's my copy, but so let's go through the ingredients. At the bottom is hand ground pink Himalayan salt, which in the Beltane simmer pot gift, there was pink Himalayan salt, but I didn't grind it up. It was the bigger chunks, which was part of the point of it. It was meant to be. But anyway, this I did grind with my own mortar and pestle, putting intentions as I went. And this for this ritual, the symbolism of it is to preserve and protect, creating a sacred perimeter for your ritual. And then next we've got angelica root. Let's see. There's good. Which is like the anchor to support us in the physical world as we explore the cosmic. Like it's kind of as like a tether to hold us here while we're exploring high vibrational states safely. To help keep the angelica root is to help keep us safe while we explore. And then behind the star anise, well, kind of around it, I guess, is mugwort, which is known to be kind of a bridge to the unseen, help illuminate our subconscious and our inner voice. And that's not the greatest shot. Well, anyway, mugwort helps to amplify our dream state. So yeah, and then the star anise, which I learned, I know what I did wrong with this one, but I wasn't able to get the star anise to show as well as I wanted it to on all 4 sides. But if you were to order a Blue Moon kit, it would look prettier. But anyway, there's 4 pieces in there: star anise, and the tilt it back. There we go. It's symbolizes a compass for your intuition, illuminating the truth of where you stand in your cycle, and help to sharpen your inner sight and navigate the rare energy of the blue moon lunar cycle. And then also kind of behind it, sort of above it too, I guess, is eucalyptus. I was feeling really drawn to eucalyptus. I kind of have been like all month, and I almost forced it into the Beltane simmer pot, but it really didn't make sense there. And then as I was realizing that of course I was gonna make a blue moon ritual kit, it fits with the blue moon better than it would have fit with Beltane, so I didn't have to force it, and here it is. It's for like the vitality of your spirit. In eucalyptus, I don't have the science right in front of me right now, and I can only, I don't know, remember so many facts off the top of my head at any given moment. So I'm not going to try and botch the scientific information, but it like helps expand your lungs. Like it helps you actually be able to inhale deeper. And so, yeah, it helps expand your lung capacity and expand your spirit. And it's helping us make room for new manifestations and sweep away mental fog. And then above the eucalyptus is juniper berries, which I'm calling those the guardian. It's a very hardy botanical that thrives in harsh conditions, and it serves to protect your energy and keep you grounded. It's like a little spiritual shield against the external chaos. And then at the top is butterfly pea flowers, not P-E-E, P-E-A. Butterfly pea, like the food, flowers. Which I say, I clarify that because I was confused when I first found out about them. You probably weren't confused when I said it, but there we are. Anyway, butterfly pea flowers, which that beautiful like indigo color. I'm wanting it to remind us that our state of being is fluid and not fixed. And I want to use this deep indigo color to invite flowing with change rather than resisting it. And something that is so great about this mix, which, by the way, if somebody were to, or whoever does purchase the Blue Moon Ritual Kit, this blend will come in the jar, but a large muslin organic cotton bag will come empty with the kit as well, in case you want a seamless simmer pot to burial ritual without the mess of botanicals in the pot. Yeah, butterfly pea flower tea is so fun, and so that is what I was gonna maybe forget to get to, but the butterfly pea flowers turn the water this magnificent blue, which is part of, like, I knew that was the foundation of this whole kit, honestly, is like, I want the water to be blue. And then I built it up from there. So yeah, this is the blend, and Oh yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. I don't know how great of a view that is. Should be up higher. Oh, then the reflection gets bad. Yikes, I'm not a cameraman, that's for dang sure. Okay, or even a camera woman, you know? Okay, so that is the Simmer Pot blend for the Blue Moon kit. And then the candles that are involved in the Blue Moon kit. Quite excited about this. So we have a solid blue candle. Ouch! I gotta move this candle so I'm not burning my arm every time I reach back there. Sorry guys. There we go. And I'll turn this. Okay. Okay, so there's a solid blue candle, which is for like immersion into the blue moon frequency, and blue encourages truth telling and listening to your internal self. So that's one candle. And then there's a candle that burns from white to blue, which I'm calling the descent, moving from the external chatter to the sacred calm, quiet depths of the subconscious, and where your introspection happens. Okay. And then there's a candle that burns from blue to white, which I'm calling the revelation. It symbolizes taking the wisdom found in the depths and bringing it into the light for manifestation, for active manifestation. And then finally, this is the first time I've made 3-color candles, but I've got one that goes from black to blue to white, which I'm calling the transformation. The black is to symbolize releasing the old, and then the blue is for creating a healing space, and the white finally is to invite new cleared energy in the light. So that's the candles that come with this Simmer Pot blend in this ritual kit. And finally, oh wait, not finally. Okay, next, the minerals. So I'm gonna start with the selenite. So selenite is a sulfate mineral, and it's symbolizing the battery, or I'm calling it the battery of the kit. It's named after the goddess Selene, so who is a moon goddess. I don't know, it's not my, I don't know, I have more studying to do. But best as I understand it, Selene is a moon goddess, or even maybe the moon as a goddess, or a goddess as the moon. Anyway, so it's literally named after the moon, selenite, or named for the moon, and it keeps the ritual space flooded with illumination, keeps all the other elements charged. I'm gonna rest these candles up against that. There we go. Okay, and then Sorry. So next we have blue kyanite, which I think it's just absolutely gorgeous. Great stone to work with. I'm calling this the conductor. It's high vibrational, like a conductor for your words and your thoughts. And it doesn't absorb negativity. It redirects the alignment. So great for any time, but definitely some let's see, additional illumination that comes with the blue moon, I'd say. Okay, next is blue calcite, which I'm maybe going to add this stone to the shop just as an option. But I'm not sure about that yet, but sometimes when a kit comes with something that I don't carry otherwise, it'll unlock that as a tool that is carried in the shop. I don't know for sure yet if that's gonna happen with this, but I do have blue calcite in this blue moon kit. I know that, which it's a stabilizer. It's got really soft energy, gentle resonance. It's like a sedative for a busy mind, which I should have worked with this before I started this live, but next time. Yeah, it helps to like smooth over the jagged thoughts and soothe anxiety. And then but next, oh my goodness, everything's gonna come crashing down if I'm not super careful here. But I'm being super careful. Okay. So the final mineral of the blue moon kit is shungite. This is the only one of these minerals that I currently carry individually, or or in any of the preset moon phase kits. It's possible that with the release of this kit, I might unlock either blue calcite or selenite. Probably not both, but I'm thinking one or the other might happen. But anyway, so to the shungite. Shungite is an excellent like shield of sorts. It's one of very few natural things in existence that contains fullerness, which is hollow carbon molecules. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's a great shield against electromagnetic chaos or noise, if you will. So yeah, I thought it was a great addition to this kit. Okay, now finally we have what I am calling the lunar drift. Some of you might have seen the little video that I made because I couldn't help myself, but posted before I released this, or before I shared about this kit. Thank you, Cassandra Henry. Let's see. Good stuff. Lord knows I need that. I'm not sure which piece of this ritual you were talking about, but Lord knows I need it all too. You're doing great. Thank you. Never heard of it before. I'm not sure which thing you're talking about. My best guess would be shungite, because it is definitely the least well represented, I'm gonna maybe say. I think the least heard of for I think between all of these. But anyway, okay, so the lunar drift. I'm really excited about this. Okay, actually, I'm gonna tell you guys about my journey of getting excited about this, because I was really disappointed before I was really excited. So there is a medal. It is number 31. Is the 31st element on the table. What's it? The periodic table. Right? Am I saying that right? Oh, thank you, Car. You love this kit. Yeah, Cassandra, Shungite is new to you. And yeah, Shungite was new to me when I started all my research for truly starting Mooncat, or restarting, I guess. Anyway, yeah, Shungite is a mineral that I just started learning about and working with this year, and I love it. But okay, so back to the element. It's the 31st element on the periodic table, and it is called gallium. Josh? What? Gallium? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's called gallium. And it's special. It's really special in that it kind of messes with our perception of what how things work, or at least that's how I feel about it. It melts at room temperature, or at right about at human body temperature, not like the internal body temperature, but like to the touch. Anyway, I don't remember the exact temperature that it melts at, but if you hold it in your hand, it will melt. Unlike mercury, it is completely non-toxic. It will not harm you or anything. But so what I originally, okay, so it's number 31. Element number 31 on the periodic table, and the kit, the blue moon is on the 31st. The kit is $31. Those were already facts before my research brought me to gallium. So it just seemed so perfect, like written in the stars. Like gallium is gonna be in this kit, and I was planning on having just a little piece of it in one of these jars, which, because it's so, also something wild about it, it expands when it freezes, which I thought that water was the only thing that did that, the only substance that did that. I was wrong, and there's one other, and I don't remember what it is, but yeah, it expands when it freezes. So anyway, this, if I had put in just a little amount, you would be able to freeze the jar if you wanted to, and melt. Anyway, nobody has seemed nearly as excited about gallium as I was when I found out about it. So maybe it's for the best that it didn't work out, but it was just way too expensive. There was no way for me to possibly keep the kits anywhere near $31 and include gallium in them. So I had to accept that was not happening. And I did some more research, and I created this thing that I am calling the lunar drift. I made these, which I think makes them a little more special than if I hadn't made them. Anyway. Eee! Look at that drift. So all of the silver will float up to the top, eventually, which I'm designating it as that's your intentions, drifting to the top, drifting through, I'd say even drifting through time as it's cosmically written, and eventually your intentions will reach the top. Yeah. So, and then it is sealed with an industrial adhesive. These are not for opening, but it's also double sealed with some blue beeswax. So yeah, this is the lunar drift, which after the crushing reality of not being able to include gallium, it took me a minute, but I am now very, very thrilled with this addition to the kit. It's interesting because I put the same measurements. So it's diluted glycerin is how you get that that float to the top. So distilled water with glycerin. And I put the same measurements, like the same I'm not finding the right word. That's okay though. I put the same amount of water to glycerin in these, but for some reason, like I did some experimenting with different amounts before I decided on an amount, and these last the four that I made for the actual kits are the same measurements, but they're I think the more you mix them up, the slower, the longer, the more of a drift that there is, the longer it takes for the pieces to get to the top. Because I was shaking this one a bit before I showed it to you guys, and then I've done this one a couple times and only did this one once. So I think that's what's going on. The more you mess with it, the longer it drifts, the longer the pieces might take. Yeah, I think that's what's happening. Well, anyway, okay. Nobody seems to be as excited about this as I am either. That's fine. Okay. So this is the Blue Moon kit. It's available right now for viewers of this live if you click on the link in the comment that's pinned. After this live ends, it will not be available until the new moon on the 16th. And then it will only be available for a week. So, just so everybody knows. Also, please share the live if you haven't. I would appreciate it greatly. And now I'm gonna move on to drawing a tarot card. After I move this stuff. How's everybody's weekend going? Saturday, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Oh. Pretty sure that's the card from last night. I'm not stopping there, but just happen to see it was at the bottom. Oh yes, happy Mother's Day. I mean, yeah, tomorrow, or well, yeah, happy Mother's Day. I think everyone besides Josh, I think everyone who I know is in here is a mother. So happy Mother's Day to you all. Thank you for being the wonderful mothers that you show up in this world as. And thank you for being here. And Josh says, good weekend so far. Even though your wife has been frantic. Okay. Tonight I'm gonna cut. And then I'm gonna pull it from, the middle. The Four of Staves, which, some decks, having a hard time remembering what the Rider-Waite-Smith deck calls it. I think wands. Anyway, staves equals wands. Wands equals staves, whatever. B. Charmer said, I had the candles and stones set up on my work desk from my kit until it was time because they just added a calming element. Anyway, in all that staring, I realized there's a white bird in my soda light. Oh, yes. And you'll post a pic later. I would love that. Thank you for noticing it and for the picture later. Thank you. I love these earrings. They got amethyst at the top, which is just it's a really nice way to make sure that I've got amethyst with me when I need it, which I do sometimes. Yes, staves is wands. Josh got me these, by the way. I have no idea where he got them, but maybe he'll mention. Long time ago. I don't know if he'll remember where he got them. But anyway, yes. Sorry. Staves is wands. So the four, it would be the same as like the Four of Wands, but Four of Staves. And let's get this up here. 4 staves are tied together by generous garlands of flowers. They suggest the stable foundation of a home. Meanings: stability of ventures, a new home, accomplishing goals, satisfaction, putting down roots. Ooh! I like this card for a couple of us in here. Reversed is the desire to put down roots, but elusiveness in doing so. Wanting stability, frustrations at home. So that's what to look out for. If you're taking this card as a warning, but if you're taking it as a meaningful, like, green light, yeah, I'd say go with the upright meaning. Yeah, B Charmer, nudge nudge. Yeah, I think that card was collectively for you. Okay. So green light, yeah. Okay. Sorry, in my lack of preparation, I don't have any names in here yet. In my lack of preparation, I don't have the drawing ready just yet. Give me one moment. Hello Ariana, welcome. Yeah, you went shooting. I am not sorry. I mean, thank you. I'm glad that you've joined now. But I'm so happy for you that you got to go shooting. I guess let's see. So okay, it's the third quarter of the flower moon cycle. A time for reevaluating, looking at what needs to be let go of, released in this final week of the cycle. I have had some frantic energy. I've been doing a lot, yet not feeling like I've been doing enough. So my big thing that I'm trying to release is my expectations of myself. I burned some elderflower to give myself some grace, because I've been kicking ass. I've gotten a lot done and I'm doing well. But anyway, I showed the Blue Moon Ritual Kit, which I'm calling it the Once in a Blue Moon Ritual Kit, and it will only ever be available when there is a blue moon, so every few years or so. There's only 4 in existence right this moment, and it's only going to be available to the public from May 16th on the new moon to May 23rd on the first quarter. And but right now, anybody who's in the live, the pinned comment has a link to the Blue Moon Kit. And it's a blue candle, a white to blue candle, a blue to white candle, a black to blue to white candle, a piece of blue calcite, a piece of blue kyanite, a piece of shungite, and a selenite wand. And then this is the blend that does come in a jar. There's ground pink Himalayan salt, angelica root, mugwort, eucalyptus, star anise, juniper berry, and butterfly pea flowers, which will turn the water in your simmer pot blue. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, the full blue moon, the blue moon is on May 31st. This kit is $31. It's a great deal. It's available now through the comment, through the pinned comment, through the link in the pinned comment, and it will, once this live ends, it will not be available again until the new moon on the 16th. Wow. I didn't know I could go through that so quickly. It sure did take me a lot longer earlier. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, I have to pull up my like records of the entries, because I didn't make sure I had it ready beforehand. So 2026 drawing entry tracker, third quarter. Can't click the link for some reason. Oh no, that is quite disappointing. Dang it. Josh, would you be willing to copy that link that I sent you to make sure that it worked and then post it in the comments? So that hopefully people can click it if they want to. Pretty please. Okay, so I need to pay attention for a second. Okay. We got Josh Tree has 1 entry. Grammy Tammy has 2 entries. Joan Rutherford has a 3rd entry. Usually I don't. Usually you can only get 2, but for this one there was a way to get 3. She's the only one who did all the things he had to do to get a 3rd entry. So here's her 1, 2, and since she's the only one with a 3rd entry, I'm not gonna write her name on another piece of paper. There's a blank paper. If I pull the blank paper, that's my mom, Joan Rutherford. And then you don't have any entries. Let's see. We got Baby Madrona. Gotta get to you, sorry. Okay, Baby Madrona has 1 entry. Is that right? Yeah, okay. And then we got the Bee Charmer has 2 entries. And then there's a new entry that is the Wax Cauldron. Give me just a moment so I can grab a blank piece of paper so I can write the Wax Cauldron on it. The Wax Cauldron. Okay. The Wax Cauldron. Okay, that's everything, right? Everybody. Joan Rutherford, Bee Charmer, Grammy Tammy, Josh Tree, Baby Madrona, the Wax Cauldron. Okay. Yes. So. Thank you for sharing, Ariana. I appreciate you. And oh, the Wax Cauldron won. That is a lucky human. First entry and only 1 entry with multiples from other people. So that's exciting. And let me mark that she won. Winner. Okay. So yeah, one final opportunity for anyone who would like. I'm sorry that I've been saying that the Blue Moon kit was available this whole time and the link wasn't apparently working. If you've been in here and wanted access to that link but didn't get it until just now, anyway, you can send me a message if you think I don't know. I don't know what I'm even trying to say. But everyone who is in here, if you would be willing to share this live before it ends, I would greatly appreciate it. And you get entered to next week's drawing. But yeah, that's it. That's the whole deal. Guess we're done for tonight. I apologize if anybody picks up on the fact that my energy is like, I don't know if frantic is even the right word, but I have been a little off tonight. And I am sometimes, and I will be sometimes, and that's okay. That's part of, oh, thank you so much, Car. Thank you, Judy. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, the Bee Charmer. Oh, you're all so wonderful. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, Cassandra Henry, for saying great job. Thank you. Yeah, I've been I'm really grateful. Even if nobody showed up, I think I would still do these every time, but I'm so grateful for those of you who keep showing up and joining me. It's already helped me through a couple darker moments, and yeah, it helps me to have a ritual to get to with some other wonderful witches and humans and whatnot. Every week. It means a lot to me. You all mean a lot to me. So thank you for being here. And thank you. Carweb said great job. Judy Roach said you did great. Carweb said see you next time. Yes, I'll see you next time. Remember, the moon guides us, the ritual grounds us. Together we align.